I co-sponsored cut cap and balance. I voted for cut cap and balance. Cut cap and balance, from a communication standpoint, it didn't get interrupted by Speaker Boehner's plan. It got interrupted by, my recollection is, the Gang of Six's plan came out in the middle of that. And so that took some of the communications air out of the balloon, if you will. Look, it went over the Senate and it died. You know, it represented, I think, a more stark contrast, and it wouldn't have been, it certainly wasn't anything like what we ended up with, but I don't think it wasn't. I think there are certain things that we knew were going to be a stretch over there in the Senate, and when the Gang of Six came out, their proposal, it just sort of popped out in the middle of the week. It took a lot of the air out of the cut cap and balance. I think that was the primary political
stab in the back.
I think that was primarily it. It wasn't Boehner's. And look, Speaker Boehner was dead set on getting an agreement. He wanted an agreement. And you can say what you will. I do not think, I voted for the final agreement. And I'm proud that I did, and I'll tell you why. I did not think that gambling on whether something might happen or might not happen on
the Tuesday
2nd of August was a
Tuesday
gamble that I should make. Particularly if interest rates go up and erase every cut that we've tried to make. It was just that's a huge gamble. That's not the same thing as the federal government being shut down. I mean, I didn't believe we were going to default because I thought we had the money to pay our debt, but the markets were very, look, I went over to a little area of Chinatown in Washington where they do the bond trading and they sell our debt. I went there. I listened to the S&P credit folks and the Moody's and all those folks. And whether it's perception or not, the markets were scared. And I think that was a huge gamble for you to just say, well, let's just run right on through the deadline. Look, it wasn't a perfect plan, but I think it was the right thing to do.
So what's it make the market today?
Oh, man.
Good point.
Yes, sir.